What's up, guys? Big Kleib 34 coming at you today with a video that might just be a touch controversial. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 things that I think car guys need to nip in the bud and just stop doing. Some of this shit is just really annoying, and the rest of us, well, we all want to tell you to knock this off. So I'm going to actually come out and do it. If you're doing one of these things, it's alright. You can recover. But just know that you're being a pain in the ass. I came up with 4 good things for this list. They're really good, and the 5th, it was kind of sketchy, to say the least. So I recorded the video, I edited the video, and I just wasn't happy with it, and I wanted something else for that 5th point. So I went to the Big Kleib 34 Facebook page, asked for help, and a guy named, well, actually a lot of you guys had good ideas. Some of them were reiterating the other 4 points that you already see in this video, but the 5th one, there was this guy named Marvel McCall. I probably pronounced that wrong, I'm sorry. You could probably get as many pronunciations of your last name as I do of mine. But anyway, Marvel McCall came up with a good idea of saying doing burnouts at car meets is fucking annoying. Marvel, I definitely agree with you on this one. One of the kind of ideas that I had was that people go way too far to get attention, and that was a big point, but I didn't really have much to say about it, and that kind of really ties in nicely. So basically, when you head out to a car meet, it's a lot of fun. You talk to other like-minded people, you might make new friends, but there's always that one guy who no one, well, I get that you can't, not everyone can build or buy the greatest car on earth to get a lot of attention, and a lot of people, like, you know, strive for attention for whatever reason, and they can't figure out how to get it. So what do? They go out there and do a burnout. Guy, we get that your car can do a burnout. That's great, but we really don't appreciate the fact that you just screwed up the meet for all other 50 or 100 people that are there. My theory is, with this, with any car I've ever owned, is that I build my vehicles for me. If there's no attention on them, I don't care as long as I like it, and that's the way that I think that everybody else should act. So number 1, we need to take this attention-seeking behavior and kind of just nip it in the bud. This guy doesn't know how to drive in front of me, apparently. Because, let's be honest, it's just screwing up everything for everybody. So now that attention seekers are out of the way, let's just go ahead and mosey on over to number 2 on the list. The second person on this list is that guy that hides behind the computer screen. Now, I know that this list is about car guys in general, but this one kind of sticks to the racing community. This is the guy that will talk a huge game on Facebook. You meet him face to face, you're like, throw up a couple $100 and race. What does he do? He makes up about 1 million excuses as to why he can't race right now. This is the guy that only takes slanted races against stock cars or cars that he definitely knows he can beat. And then when he loses, it's excuse city. Oh, the nitrous didn't hit, or oh, wait until I get my blower, or oh, wait, this or that or the other. Dude, have a little bit of confidence in yourself, talk shit in person, and then man up when you lose, if you lose, and, you know, just act like a normal person instead of some coward. Number 3 is one that just, I don't know why, it shouldn't really get to me, but it's just so irritating every time I see this. It's another kind of Facebook thing. It's that guy who always is on the internet crying for respect. Guys, how old are we that we're going around on the internet whining about respect or lack thereof? If you want to have respect, then just do you. People will respect that if you're doing what you want to do and you don't give a shit about what other people are doing or what other people say about you or your car. There was that one thing on Facebook in particular that always gets shared around with some guy whining about how people don't like his car because it's stanced or cambered or blah blah blah. Why can't we all just get along and hold hands? Probably because you're out there like a dumbass asking everybody to respect your car. Now, personally, I am one who, like, I don't give a shit. If I don't like your car, I don't like your car. I'm not gonna go out there and bash any particular scene or brand of car or anything like that, outside of, you know, a couple jokes here and there, of course. But you gotta realize talking shit is a part of the game, and going out there and crying about being disrespected isn't gonna do anything for you in the long run. Again, if you don't care about stuff like that, life will be better. So stop crying for respect on the internet because you look like a pretty big idiot. I'm sorry. For number 4, again, kind of tying into everything else, we're talking about the brand idiot. I don't know if anybody made that term up, but if it's not already a term, I would like to go ahead and copyright that. Brand idiot. Basically, this is the guy that only likes exactly what they like, and everything else is stupid. They also tend to be very vocal about it. To me, this is just kind of like a little bit of insecurity. Let's be honest, I'm a Chevy guy. People automatically assume that I have a built-in hate for Ford, and I don't. Like, honestly, how can anybody in this world who likes cars dislike a Ford GT? If you say you don't like the Ford GT, you're lying. This is that guy who really can't seem to grasp why folks LS swap Fox bodies. Like, I understand that you like Ford, but why do you give a shit about what other people are doing with their cars? Again, I feel like I keep saying the same thing, but there's so many different classes of idiot that falls into the same thought process. It's ridiculous. And this whole brand idiot idea kind of also goes hand in hand with another point, so we'll just tie this one in, of being so super sensitive that it just ruins the good time. Like, this whole Mustang crashing into a crowd joke that's been going around, I think it's funny. A lot of Mustang people think it's funny. I have a buddy, that Cobra you saw me review, he hit me up trying to get a decal made that says crowd surfer for this local event that we're going to. And I think that's hilarious. But for some reason, a lot of these brand idiots cannot grasp the concept of a joke. Like, guys, it's all in good fun. Try not to hurt yourself thinking too hard about it. Because at the end of the day, you're just going to raise your blood pressure and more people are going to be laughing. So just cut it out. Appreciate everything. I mean, I know I just knocked on the people who asked everyone to respect their car, but there's a lot more than one thing out there with wheels that will make you happy. I can guarantee that there are plenty of cars out there to be appreciated and admired other than what is right under your nose. You'll be a lot happier if you can learn that. Trust me. I used to be that brand idiot when I was like 14 and I hit puberty. Actually, I didn't hit puberty yet, but that's a whole nother topic of discussion. This is awkward. Just cut to the next scene already. Now, the 5th and final item on this list, you might chuckle just a little bit when you hear this one, because we all pretty much know this guy too. It's that guy who always talks about more than he knows about. Let me just put it this way. Just because you saw one how-to video on YouTube doesn't make you an expert on an engine or a car or a platform or any of the above. It really is great to talk to people who know a lot about a particular car, but then we have that guy who watched the Fast and the Furious and wants to tell you that you should put a 200 shot of NOS on your car.
I need NOS. I need NOS.
Guys, really, this is my personal philosophy on this one, and I actually observe this a lot myself, because you guys think I know a lot about cars. I know a decent amount, but I'm not any mechanic or anything like that. But my personal philosophy on the matter is listen more than you talk. And that's not only with cars, that's in business, that's in a lot of things. If you're saying something that's not right, you're looking like a bigger idiot by the second. Because odds are that somebody within an earshot is listening to you and knows you're full of shit. So what is this accomplishing? It's like a whole lot of nothing, if you ask me. Alright guys, so those are the 5 things that I think all car guys need to just knock off. Basically, to sum it all up, the too long didn't read of this video would be focus on doing what makes you happy and stop worrying so damn much about everyone else. I'm not saying you should be inconsiderate to people, and it's really a good thing to help people out, but if your happiness is based off of someone else's approval, you're probably going to have a bad time. Not only in cars, but in any aspect of life. I remind you, if this is your first time here or you find yourself watching these videos a lot, it would be great if you could crash right into that subscribe button like a Mustang owner into a crowd of people. And while you're over there, after you get all up on that subscribe button, might as well check out the love button. The love button. I could go for that. The like button, and give it some love while you're over there too. Show shirts are down in the description if you want to grab one of those, a shirt or a hoodie, run your car, not your mouth. I don't know, I'm running out of things to say. Snapchat, Instagram, whatever. Everything's in the description. Hit it up. Thank you guys for watching. This is Big Kleib 34. I will chat with you guys next time.